So for Anthony, he's going to have to work extra hard just to try and get anything done.
Bolduc lifted it in. Absorbed a hit from Carson Soucy. The puck was played ahead there. Wanted Holmstrom broken up. Here is Simon Holmstrom. 3.5 minutes in. Horvat right on. Glove down and held. First test against Fowler.
Yeah, that's a -1. So, but I know what Pete's talking about. You got to get in first before he can score.
McLean whips one in on goal, and Fowler melts it down. Mayfield tosses it high into the air. This is going to drop into the Montreal zone. Skips in on goal. Fowler sweeps it away. It went right to Braden Shen. Shen saucers it across. D'Angelo right on. Stick save.
It looked like a weak.
He's harassed by Newhook. And Shen is going to knock it past Texier. Here come the Islanders on a 3-on-2. Barzal in right circle. Put it off the mask of Fowler. And then Barzal. Jack guy with the slap shot blocked away. Here's Suzuki. On for Caulfield. Sends it diagonally. Ryan Bacher with a shot towards the net. Redirected up into the air. Ryan Bacher again trying to settle it. Softly plays it into the corner. Mayfield will bump it back up the wall. Anders Lee gets it out. Horvat looking for a step. He'll kick the puck past Matheson. Backhands it off the outside of the net. These Canadiens mentioned 104 points on the year. They've won 5 straight games on the road as McLean drives in. Leaves it for Gatko. Shot deflected in on goal. Save Fowler. Suzuki it drops it off for Caden Cooley. Back door. Hoping for Caulfield. Got all the way through. Here's Matheson from distance and on goal. Produced a rebound, and Cal Ritchie's going to take it for a skate. Hands off for Shen. On for Schaefer and over the line. Ducks back to the middle of the ice. Hands off. D'Angelo, the side of the crease. Tapped wide by Shen. At an angle, Barzal put it on. Suzuki back door. He wanted Demidov. Came through. Here's Hudson. Suzuki delays. Snaps one towards the net. Pollock was in the way. Suzuki on the retrieval. They'll recycle it out high for Hudson. Quickly back on for Suzuki to the goal line. Caulfield. Suzuki steps, looks, shoots. Good save. Sorokin blockers it back behind the goal line. Here's Suzuki again. Back door. And oh, did that one get stopped or did it go off the outside of the net?
Seam pass that goes through. Watch Slavkovsky. What movement this is after Suzuki and Caulfield continue to waste it. It's Slavkovsky on the back door. No one's got him covered. Just goes off his heel.
Yeah, he just tried to shovel it in a hurry and could have been a goal for us.
Caulfield again rotates to the middle. Hudson near side. Suzuki one-timer save. Sorokin. Kapanen will lift it in softly. Kept away from the puck by D'Angelo. Schaefer in on it. Minute to go. Good save there. Sorokin on dot. Send it to the hash marks. Slavkovsky 5. Now 4 to go. Wrist shot. Saved by Sorokin. Rebound drops on for Holmstrom. And that'll do it for the first 20 minutes. Butnook's back above the circle. Sends it across. D'Angelo. Lays it to the middle of the ice. Braden Shen right on. Kicked away. Simon Holmstrom on the retrieval. Anders Lee will play it to the middle. Holmstrom for Horvat. Couldn't get it ahead. And Deneau will fire one in on Sorokin. Blocker save. Trying to slide it through for Suzuki. Horvat read it. He's up ice with Barzal. Drops it off. Barzal has a look. Sends it across. Horvat. Jesus Cizikas grabs the loose puck at center. Brings it in. Cross-ice speed. Anders Lee with a shot swallowed up by Fowler.
Tries to catch up.
He was the favorite to win the Calder Cup coming out of training camp. So a lot of people thought he was a pretty good player.
Puck still locked up. Brendan starts counting right there. Isn't pulled free by Slavkovsky. Across. Cooley with his shot. Sorokin fought it off. Hemmed a bit here. Soucy is all over the backside of Anderson. Cooley from distance put it through a crowd. Sorokin saw it the whole way and he'll cover. Pelican D'Angelo on defensively. Islanders still without Scott Mayfield. Islanders turn it over. Texier denied by Sorokin. Cal Ritchie trying to hunt it down. He's beaten to the puck by Cooley. The other way. Anderson has a path to the net. Anderson off the outside of the net.
Oh, boy, was he going high glove all the way?
That was a bad change by the Islanders. That thing didn't get deep, and he had all 5 guys going the wrong way.
A couple of times the Islanders have been a little careless, but they've gotten away with it. Here this game's still scoreless. Deneau in. Lost the puck and his balance. The Islanders going to take over here. And Hudson ducked out of it. And here come the Canadiens back up ice. Struble for Caulfield, back to Struble. He's in right circle, and he snaps it off the post. Just on the outside of the pipe, and then Struble the other way.
Not getting much done offensively of themselves.
Montreal's been the much more physical team as well, out hitting the Islanders 18-9. Slafkovsky with Horvat in tow, sends it to the crease, they score! Deflected home in front, Suzuki will pick up his 100th point. The 5th Canadian to ever hit 100 points in a season.
You just see the puck protection, big number 20. He peels off his man, and as soon as he gets this, it's trying to stay on the right side. The battle right in front of the net. You got positioning right now. If you're Ryan Pollock, and just like that, the push off from Slafkovsky, and we've got a challenge now.
Yeah, he's in his crease, but we'll take a little look, and I don't think they're going to win that one, Thomas.
It was goaltender interference was the challenge?
That's what they're looking at here is goalie interference.
I got to see that again. I didn't see anything.
No, I didn't. And watch Slafkovsky. I mean, watch Suzuki. He does a great job of getting an inside position on Ryan Pollock, and that sticks down on the ice in the crease. But I just don't see where you're going to win this challenge. Stranger things have happened, Thomas.
Those are little details of the game that were lamented by DeBoer after last night. Now you got to kill one off.
You got to block out, and you let people stand in behind you. You run a risk. The Montreal Canadiens fans are alive and well.
Back post, Demidov scores. It's 2-0 Montreal. A power play goal. 19th of the season for Demidov.
It's a 2-on-1 really at the end of the day in front of the net. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens is able to control it. So there's Kirby knocked down low, but on the left side, he's all alone. So I don't know where Adam Halleck's
It's his blind spot. It's his blind spot.
Yeah,
like when you're driving.
Yep.
And you don't see what's over there, and Adam knows it. The second it moves past him, no chance for your goalie there.
No, that's a pass you can't give up on, and but it's a well executed play, and many teams like that play in the National Hockey League.
101 now for Suzuki. You can see why he's so potent. Here they come again.
There's a 2-on-1 with Newhook pulling him in off the post, and that's 3 goals in less than a minute.
And that's just another odd man rush. And Thomas, I mean, when you make mistakes, you got a team that can score. And Newhook's on the outside, looks Sorokin in perfect position, top of the crease, and the puck goes in off the goalpost.
You can't pinch until you make eye contact with Cizikas there and go, you're back. You've got good positioning on your...
Montreal here as Evans will play it in behind the net. Bringing it back up the near wall, Anderson. Matheson across, floated in on Sorokin, who paddles it aside. Ilya Sorokin stopped each of the first 14 shots he saw in this hockey game, but Montreal has scored 3 on 3 in a row. As Matt Barzal's going to take this one for a skate. Looking for Shed. Shed ridden into the glass by Matheson. Ritchie across. D'Angelo with a shot. Fowler. This Montreal team very offensively gifted, as we've talked about. How can they not be with Suzuki, Slafkovsky, Caulfield, and others? This one come through the crease and wide, but that's... Matheson falls down awkwardly, tangled up with Barzal. No room at all for Horvat. They'll slide it up the wall, up for Schaefer. Diagonal pass. Oh, he had Cal Ritchie, and it went off the stick. Fowler cut it off, plays it back this way. Ritchie across the slot. Went off of Deneau. Here's Schaefer. Schaefer across. Barzal. One-timer save made by Fowler. Loose puck.
Yeah, same story last night.
Ryan Pollock from distance shot tipped down by Ritchie. Fowler got a piece of it, and now he'll cover up the whole thing.
Winning a Calder Cup, that would be terrific.
Matthew Darche made a point that must improve, and they're in the playoffs now. They've got reinforcements too. Cole Eiserman's down there. Victor Eklund, he's been racking up the points. It's reinforcements for Rocky Thompson.
Driving in is Horvat, backhands one towards the net, deflected wide on save from Fowler, and then Holmstrom denied right at the top of the crease. Leave it for Barzal. Barzal throws on the brakes, sprays some snow back, centers it. One-time shot from Shen, stopped and then covered by Fowler. There's Jance. Cizikas is going to drive in, leaves it for McLean, and he found the glass with that shot. Pollock right back at the net, kicked away by Fowler. Mayfield from distance scores! Islanders get one back. It's a 3-1 hockey game.
That was a good job by Scotty. Waited to find an angle to get it towards the net.
But it was nice patience by Mayfield to find the lane getting through. We talked about Fowler. What's in front of him? Make it difficult for him. There's Cizikas right in front of the net. He battles it as he creeps higher into the slot. He keeps his stick free. That's the heads-up play you're talking about.
Oh yeah, there's the deflection by Cizikas.
It's double there. So two guys makes it 4 people. It sure would have gone a long way.
Habs win the face-off. Shot skips wide here from Hudson. Kirby Dach opens up. Oh, he put it off the post. It dropped at the goal line. And it's knocked in. Montreal on top 4-1 with 13 seconds left. It was Butch Bolduc able to knife it home there after the initial shot from distance. As you see here, goes off the post.
And it just bad luck. Could have deflected in a lot of different directions. But again, two Canadians all alone in front of the net. Islanders are back there, but they're not back there.